How are you feeling?
I feel good. I'm re-energized. I've gone through my health scare, so to speak, and got a knot put on my head, and I think I've responded pretty well.
You didn't get your quickness back because you never had it.
No. I was, you know what? I would have never recruited me ever in any situation. But yeah, no quickness. But as long as the mind's still sharp, that's most important.
Well, you talk about recruiting. You got a pretty good one this year. Darryn Peterson, he's special, Coach. I've been in practice. Coach has been in practice. We've watched him up close and personal already in your roster. To you, what stands out most early in his time with the Jayhawks? I
would say, to me, is the maturity he has as an 18-year-old. The thing about it is with youngsters, the longer you play the game, the slower the game becomes. And many young kids, the game's in fast forward, and you guys know. And as you get older, the game becomes slow motion, and you're able to see everything and not be rushed. He's at that phase. Now, granted, he'll have his moments, but he's at that phase where the game's ridiculously slow compared to other guys his age. And to me, that's the biggest difference, that he sees it and he feels it.
These guys like to talk about how they saw him in practice and let everyone know. I was covering him at Prolific Prep, guys. I mean, I watched him in high school.
We know you're a big deal. You and Paul B.
I was texting with Paul this morning. He talked about how he could actually be a very surprised defender as well. He gets a lot of love for that scoring, but he can get after it.
You know what? I think he can be whatever the situation calls him to be. Mm-hmm. Could he be our best defender? He could. Could he be our best shot blocker? Absolutely. Could he be our best quick hands guy?
Yeah.
Could be. Mm-hmm. Could he be your best scorer, your best shooter, your best handler, the best off ball screens? Could be. He's got a lot. Now, granted, everything that he does well now, he can still get better at doing them all. So I'm not trying to paint a picture that he's arrived by any stretch. But he's as advanced in all those areas as anybody I've ever been around.
I want you to know I'm in midseason form. Here comes the lob. Here comes the lob.
Yeah. But to scout us, all you got to do is watch one of your broadcasts.
Well, no, I've stopped calling.
That's just when he starts calling the plays.
No, I've stopped that.
This is what they're going to do.
I've stopped that. But there is a guy that catches lobs, Flory Bidunga, and when I was there about a month ago, there seems to be a big step up.
Flory he's had a great offseason. He's probably the most improved player in all areas, and people will think about him from a scoring standpoint. And you know as well as I do, Fran, he can score, but he needs to score certain ways. Mm-hmm. And we probably didn't take it as much advantage of that as what we hope to this year. So he's still got a lot of things he's got to work on and improve on, but his knowledge and how he sees the game, I think it really helped him playing with Hunter last year and playing behind him, because he saw what a good passing big can mean to a team. And even though he's not Hunter yet, he's becoming more and more of that, which allows the floor to be spread.
Coach, to maximize this team's abilities on the court, what are some of the keys, do you think, for this year's team to excel to the level in which we've become accustomed to watching your program?
I actually think, it's coach speak, but are we tough enough to win the 50-50 battles? We're explosive enough, we're quick enough that we can make plays you can't coach, which I don't think we were great at that last year. Our quick twitch, our second jump, our instinctive ability, I think, is better in chasing the ball down and doing some different things. But it's still going to come down to, you mentioned Houston. I don't know if people realize this. They lost some guys. They got the same guy coaching them.
Yeah.
So they're going to play with that reckless abandon regardless, and you got to be a man to compete with them inside of 15 feet of the basket. Can we get to that point? And then the other thing is, can we shoot it consistently enough? Because I think that we got a player that we can kind of showcase, and whether or not that means him scoring or whether that means him drawing attention, now everybody else has to be able to score.
16 regular season conference champions. Bill Self trying to get them back to the top of the league. Thanks for being with us.
You bet.
One of those players hoping to do that is one of the phenoms, perhaps a lottery pick 9 months from now. It's Darryn Peterson with Chancellor.
One of the many freshman phenoms in the Big 12, Darryn Peterson. It's easy for people to see the accolades, the hype, the projection. But if there's one thing you want people to know about who Darryn Peterson is, what would that be?
At the end of the day, I'm just an 18-year-old kid that's playing the game he loves. And I've been doing it my whole life, and I'm just blessed to get this opportunity. I'm super excited.
Yeah. What excites you about joining the Kansas Jayhawks?
Something that excites me the most, probably just playing in the field. I've been to a game, see how electric it is in there, and I'm just excited to put on the show.
Yeah, you know, it's in order to get to this level, it takes a certain amount of hard work. So over the offseason, I want to go into that.
Yeah.
What's something that you did from the moment you walked into the gym to the time that you left, as far as putting in the work when you to do that? What was something you did over the offseason, workout-wise?
From the moment I step in, I'm getting locked in already. I start off just like some stretch, movement, dynamic stuff. Then start touch, handle, making sure I'm feeling the ball, feeling good. Then just like form shots, and then I start my workout, whatever that consists of that day. And I'm going 110% in the workout. So.
You now join a long list of talented players to put on a Kansas Jayhawks jersey. What's so special about joining this fraternity of brothers?
Like you said, there's a long list of special players, and just to be able to put on the Kansas uniform is everything for me and my family. I worked super hard, and I'm just blessed to be here.
Bill Self, you know, he's been a legend in the game for a long time. Now that you've had a couple of months to learn from him, what goes inside that basketball mind of his that makes him so successful?
He wants 110 every rep every day, and I think that's something that I got to get better at as well. Every rep matters, every set matters, because those can win games, and he's definitely built that into my mind so far.
Absolutely. Now, with the hype comes some expectations.
Yeah.
Why are you built to meet those?
I work my butt off, like you said, with the off-season stuff. I just work super hard, and this is just a part of it. The expectations and the pressure comes with it.
Absolutely. Darryn, thanks for your time.
Appreciate you.